I am. I've been going in there since I was in a pushchair, and I'm still discovering new books and book-related knickknacks and pictures. Uncle T is not actually my uncle, but I've always called him that. And he lives in Stockton Hall, which is definitely not a hall, so it could be confusing. But he is, however, hilariously funny and has a very impressive collection of waistcoats. He makes a mean cocktail and changes his girlfriends and wives more often than I have my hair cut. I was going to say change my knickers, but that's not quite true. Close, but not true. Psst! I jump, stumble, and nearly topple into a life-size Harry Potter cutout adorned with tinsel. I'd rather collide with the White Witch, to be honest. Uncle Terence has popped through an opening between the bookshelves, like a genie out of a bottle. He's looking very dapper, as normal, but that is less important than the glass he is holding out to me. It's the bee's knees. I stare at him. The cocktail, my dear. I thought it would suit the occasion. A nice drop of gin, something tart, and a hint of something sweet. He winks, and not a hedgehog in sight. He puts his arm round my shoulders and gives me a hug. I will miss you when you fly the nest, my darling girl. You have become part of the fixtures and fittings in my little shop. Now, take a break and put your feet up for a second. I've got a wonderful stock of new and slightly racy books in your favourite corner. He puts a finger to his lips. Our secret, though, or else your mother and Vera will be here in a shot. I'm expecting an invasion by the playground mothers when the news gets out. Over there, between original editions and spiritual healing. He gives me a gentle shove, but I don't need the encouragement. What could be better than a cocktail and a book? Oh, thank God you're still here. Ollie Cartwright flops down onto the small leather sofa, nearly taking my eye out with his sharp elbow. Then stretches his long legs out, squashing me into the corner, and nearly sends my book flying. Thought you'd managed to come up with some excuse to escape, and I was the only person here under 40. God, I hate these things. Why would I want to escape? I raise an eyebrow at him, cross that he's come to annoy me, but also vaguely pleased. I love Uncle Terence. And his bookshop, I could add. I really love his bookshop. And the books. I give this one a quick once-over to check it's not been damaged by Ollie's arrival. OK, I admit it. I'm a bit anal about books. Unlike Mum, who bends the corners over instead of finding a bookmark and bends the spine. So, what are you doing hiding in a corner with a book? Well, it is a bookshop. It is a party. He grins. We stare at each other. Impasse. I needed to check something. Check something? What is that, anyway? He makes a lunge for the book, but I am quicker, and I'm leaning back over the arm of the sofa, clutching it to my chest. Riders? The school swat, Daisy Dunkerley, reads porn. Don't call me a swat. You're just jealous I got a higher mark than you in chemistry. I am. He chuckles. It's quite a nice, deep, rumbling chuckle that makes me want to smile stupidly back at him. But I try to resist, despite the fact that he's leaned in and lowered his voice to a confidential level. My mum will never forgive me for giving yours some extra ammo. I can hear it now. Well, my Daisy came top in chemistry. Can you imagine it? Isn't she clever? When I was at school, the girls thought chemistry was just what you felt when a boy tried to get in your knickers. I can't help it. A grin escapes. It's a pretty good impression of my mum, if a little high-pitched. His mum, Vera, and mine are best friends. She's nice enough, but honestly, the pair of them can be so competitive and embarrassing. I swear it started when they were both on the same maternity ward, and Ollie weighed 3 pounds more than me, a win for Vera, but Mum was in labour for 2 hours longer, a win for her. From there it got worse. First child to say a word. Shit from Ollie, but Vera insisted it was sheet. First one to poo on a potty. Me, yeah.